Have you ever noticed something strange about yourself? Like, even when life is calm, your mind looks for problems. When things are going good, you feel uncomfortable. And when there's drama, stress, or emotional chaos, it feels familiar. Almost normal. If that sounds like you, don't worry, you're not broken. You might just be addicted to emotional struggle. And yes, that's a real thing. Let me say this clearly. Some people are not addicted to people. Some people are not addicted to pain. They are addicted to the feeling of emotional struggle. The ups and downs. The overthinking. The chasing. The hoping. The disappointment. It's like an emotional roller coaster, and your heart is addicted to the ride. In the beginning, struggle feels painful. But after a while, it starts feeling comfortable. Because it's familiar. Your mind knows how to survive in chaos. Your heart knows how to function in pain. So when peace comes, it feels strange. It feels boring. It feels empty. And that's when you start creating problems without even realizing it. You know those people who say, "Why is my life always complicated?" Sometimes, it's not life. Sometimes, it's you. No offense. Just truth. Let's take a simple example. You finally get a day with no stress. No fights. No tension. No emotional drama. Everything is quiet. And instead of enjoying it, your brain goes, something feels off. And then you start thinking about old problems. Old people. Old situations. And boom, peace is gone. Congratulations, you just ruined your own calm. That's emotional addiction. Another example. You meet someone nice. Respectful. Stable. No games. No drama. And after some time, you feel bored. Why? Because your nervous system is used to chaos. It's used to confusion. It's used to emotional intensity. So calm feels unnatural. That's why some people leave healthy situations and run back to toxic ones. Not because they like pain, but because pain feels familiar. And let's be honest. Emotional struggle gives you attention. It gives you sympathy. It gives you stories. It gives you something to talk about. Some people don't know who they are without their problems. Struggle becomes their identity. I'm always hurt. I'm always unlucky. I'm always misunderstood. It becomes part of who you are. And when healing starts, it feels like losing a part of yourself. So you go back. Not to the person. Not to the situation. But to the feeling. That's the addiction. Now let's talk about overthinking. Overthinking is like the gym for emotional struggle addicts. Your mind works overtime. You replay conversations. You imagine future problems. You create scenarios that never happened. You suffer in advance. Why? Because your brain is used to being busy with pain. Silence feels scary. Calm feels empty. So your mind creates noise. It's like having Netflix but choosing to watch horror movies only. Then one day someone plays a comedy, and you're like, nah, where's the drama? Same thing emotionally. Another dark truth, some people feel important only when they are struggling. When they are needed. When they are fixing. When they are saving. Peace makes them feel useless. So they stay in situations where they are hurt, because at least there, they feel something. Let's add a little humor here. Some of you don't like peace because peace doesn't text back. Peace doesn't give mixed signals. Peace doesn't make your heart race. Peace is just there. Calm. Stable. Boring. And your emotional system goes, nah, I miss the chaos. Be honest, grinning face with smiling eyes. Now here's the important part. Emotional struggle is not strength. Surviving pain does not mean you deserve more pain. Just because you can handle chaos doesn't mean you should live in it. But many people do. Because it's familiar. Because it's safe. Because it's known. Your mind prefers known pain over unknown peace. That's deep. And true. Some people are scared of healing because healing means change. Healing means new patterns. Healing means letting go of old versions of yourself. And that's scary. So they stay where they are. Not because it's good, but because it's known. And let's talk about relationships for a second. Some people don't feel love unless there is pain. They think intensity is love. They think jealousy is care. They think emotional roller coasters are passion. No. That's addiction. Love is calm. Love is safe. Love is steady. Drama is not love. Drama is chemistry mixed with insecurity. Big difference. Now I'm not saying you choose pain on purpose. I'm saying your system is trained in it. Your emotional muscles are built in struggle. So that's where you feel strong. But strength is not in surviving storms. Strength is in choosing peace. And peace takes practice. Yes, practice. Because at first, peace feels uncomfortable. It feels empty. It feels wrong. But over time, it starts feeling good. And then it starts feeling safe. And then it starts feeling like home. But only if you allow it. So how do you break the addiction to emotional struggle? First, you become aware. You notice when you are creating problems. When you are going back to what hurt you. When you are choosing chaos over calm. Second, you stop romanticizing pain. Being emotional does not mean being broken. Being deep does not mean being damaged. You can be deep and peaceful at the same time. Third, you choose stability even when it feels boring. Because boring is not bad. Boring is safe. Boring is healthy. Boring is peaceful. And finally, you remind yourself, I don't need to suffer to feel alive. Say that again. I don't need to suffer to feel alive. Because some of you are tired. Not physically. Emotionally. You are tired of carrying pain. Tired of overthinking. Tired of fighting inside your own head. And you deserve rest. Real rest. Not the kind where you sleep and still feel tired. The kind where your mind is quiet. Your heart is light. And your soul is calm. That's not boring. That's freedom. So if you ever catch yourself missing the chaos, missing the struggle, missing the pain, don't judge yourself. Just understand it. And gently choose better. Because you're not addicted to pain. You're just used to it. And used to can be changed. And that, my friend, is the truth about the addiction to